Welcome to today's video where we'll be exploring the hypothetical scenario of what would have happened if the Night King had won the Battle of Winterfell. This pivotal battle marked the culmination of years of build-up and hype, and while the outcome was ultimately a victory for the living, what would have happened if things had gone differently? Let's dive into this alternate reality. If the Night King had won the Battle of Winterfell, the ramifications would have been catastrophic. The army of the dead would have continued to march south, decimating everything in their path. The living would have had to retreat, potentially all the way to King's Landing, and prepare for a final stand. The political ramifications would have been significant as well, as Daenerys and Jon's claim to the Iron Throne would have been significantly weakened, and the Seven Kingdoms would have been thrown into chaos. Another consequence of the Night King's victory would have been the death of many beloved characters. The Battle of Winterfell claimed the lives of several main characters, but if the Night King had won, the death toll would have been significantly higher. We would have lost characters like Jon Snow, Daenerys Targaryen, Tyrion Lannister, and many others. The survivors would have been forced to reckon with their grief and carry on in a world ruled by the Night King. The Night King's victory would have also meant the end of magic in the world of Westeros. The Night King is a magical being, and his victory would have meant the total triumph of magic over humanity. This would have had significant consequences for the world of Westeros, as the balance of power would have shifted dramatically. The surviving humans would have had to adapt to a world where magic was dominant, and they were the underdogs. If the Night King had won, we would have missed out on the epic conclusion to Game of Thrones that we all experienced. The show's final season may have been very different, with the focus shifting to the Night King's reign and the remaining humans plotting their rebellion. The show may have ended on a more bittersweet note, with humanity barely hanging on by a thread, rather than the triumphant ending we received. In conclusion, the Night King's victory at the Battle of Winterfell would have had profound consequences for the world of Game of Thrones. We would have lost beloved characters, seen the end of magic, and witnessed a world thrown into chaos. While the show ultimately ended with the Night King's defeat, it's interesting to consider what might have happened if things had gone differently. Thank you for watching. So, this was our take on what would have happened if the Night King had won the Battle of Winterfell. The show would have taken a very different turn, and the world of Westeros would have been forever changed. It's fascinating to think about the possibilities of alternate timelines and what could have been.